That one mistake ruined my life. And then it gave me a better one. The text was never meant for anyone else. Maya Collins stared at her phone, heart pounding, thumb hovering for half a second too long before she hit send. I hate that you still live in my chest. I hate that I miss you even when I'm doing fine. She exhaled, exhausted, eyes burning from holding back tears she'd already cried too many times tonight. The message was meant for her ex, deleted contact restored, bad idea resurrected. A moment of weakness. One last confession she promised herself she wouldn't make. Her phone buzzed almost instantly. Unknown number. I don't think this message was meant for me. But I felt it. Maya froze. Her stomach dropped. Oh no. Oh no no no. She fumbled, fingers shaking. I'm so sorry. Wrong number. Please ignore that. 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Appeared again. Unknown number. I could ignore it. But I won't. Are you okay? Maya stared at the screen, heart racing. She should stop. She should block the number. She should disappear. Instead, she typed. I will be. Eventually. The reply came slower this time. Eventually is still something. She didn't know why that sentence undid her, but it did. She didn't know that on the other end of that conversation was Alexandra Vale, CEO, billionaire, private jet-owning icon whose name appeared in financial headlines and magazine covers. Alex didn't know that either. Not yet. They texted until past midnight. Nothing inappropriate. Nothing flirty. Just honesty slipping through the cracks. Maya admitted she worked 2 jobs, bookstore by day, barista by night, and felt like she was standing still while the world sprinted past her. Alex admitted she worked too much, slept too little, and hadn't let herself feel anything real in years. They never exchanged names. Somehow, that made it safer. When Maya finally typed I should sleep, she felt an unfamiliar reluctance. Good night, wrong number, Alex wrote. I'm glad you texted me. Maya smiled into her pillow. So was she. Days turned into a week. A week into a ritual. They texted every morning. Every night. Sometimes during lunch breaks or between meetings Maya imagined were ordinary, never suspecting boardrooms, private elevators, assistants whispering behind glass walls. Alex never mentioned money. She talked about pressure. About expectations. About loneliness disguised as power. Maya talked about spilled coffee, rude customers, dreams she felt foolish saying out loud, writing, traveling, loving someone who stayed. One evening, Maya joked. You sound like a secret agent or something. Alex paused longer than usual before replying. Something like that. It happened on a rainy Thursday. Maya had a terrible day, double shift, aching feet, a customer who mocked her kindness like it was weakness. She texted without thinking. I wish I could meet you. Just once. Even if we never talk again. Alex stared at her phone from the back seat of a black luxury car, rain streaking across tinted windows, city lights blurring. Meeting meant truth. Truth meant risk. After years of control, spreadsheets, contracts, this scared her more than any hostile takeover. I want that too, Alex finally typed. But only if we're honest. Maya swallowed. I don't have much to be honest about. Alex smiled sadly. I have too much. They met at a quiet cafe. Maya arrived first, nervous, wearing her cleanest sweater, rehearsing 100 ways to say hi. The room shifted when Alex walked in. Not because she was flashy, she wasn't, but because she carried gravity. Calm. Composed. Beautiful in a way that didn't ask permission. Maya recognized her instantly. Oh. Alex stopped. You know who I am. Maya nodded, stunned. You're Alex veil. Silence stretched. Alex prepared for anger. For embarrassment. For Maya to walk out. Instead, Maya sat down slowly. So, she said softly, you're the billionaire who texts me about insomnia and loneliness. Alex exhaled a breath she didn't realize she was holding. Yes. Maya looked at her, really looked, and smiled, small but sincere. Then I guess we're both more than our titles. Something in Alex broke open. They didn't rush. They talked for hours. Alex explained why she'd never said anything, how people treated her differently once they knew, how she wanted to be chosen, not calculated. Maya admitted her fear, that she'd be a temporary escape, a curiosity. Alex reached across the table, hesitant. I don't do temporary, she said quietly. I do terrifying. Maya laughed through tears. Good. Me too. Their first kiss came later, outside, under rain-soaked streetlights, slow, reverent, like a promise neither rushed to name. The world noticed quickly. Photos. Headlines. Whispers. Billionaire CEO dating a nobody. Maya almost walked away. Alex almost let her. Instead, Alex did something no one expected. She stepped back from the spotlight. Chose privacy. Chose Maya. Not with grand gestures, but with consistency. Presence. Late-night talks. Shared breakfasts. A hand held firmly in public. Months later, Maya stood in Alex's penthouse, city glowing beneath them. You know, Maya said, smiling, none of this is what made me fall for you. Alex kissed her temple. I know. It was the wrong number. Maya laughed. Best mistake of my life. Alex pulled her close. Mine too. The first article didn't even mention Maya's name. It called her an unidentified companion. Maya read it twice in Alex's kitchen, coffee going cold in her hands. The photo showed the two of them leaving a restaurant, Alex composed as always, Maya mid-laugh, unaware. Companion, Maya murmured. Alex leaned against the counter, jaw tight. I can shut it down. Maya shook her head slowly. No. I just didn't expect it to feel like this. Alex crossed the room, resting her forehead against Maya's. You're not a footnote in my life. Then don't let them write me like one. Alex met her eyes, something decisive forming there. They won't. The next article named her. Bookstore clerk turned billionaire girlfriend. Maya stopped going online after that. Strangers speculated about her motives. Her past. Her body. Her worth. One night, lying awake beside Alex, Maya whispered, what if one day you wake up and realize this is inconvenient? Alex turned fully toward her. I wake up every day afraid you'll decide this costs too much. Maya blinked. Me? Yes, Alex said softly. You're the braver one here. Maya laughed weakly. I don't feel brave. Alex brushed her thumb under Maya's eye. That's how I know you are. The message came on a Tuesday. Elena, so it's true. You really traded up. Maya stared at the screen, heart sinking. She hadn't spoken to Elena in almost a year. Their breakup had been quiet, painful, unfinished. Maya, please don't do this. Elena, I just want to know, was I never enough? Or did you need a billionaire to feel special? Maya put the phone down, hands shaking. Alex noticed immediately. When Maya finally told her, Alex listened without interrupting. I don't want to be the reason you're haunted, Alex said carefully. You're not, Maya replied. But you're the reason I know I deserve better than unfinished love. Alex kissed her, slow, grounding. Alex was invited to speak at a global leadership summit. For the first time, she was asked directly, on stage, about Maya. The room held its breath. Alex didn't smile. My partner, she said, clear and calm, is not a storyline. She's my life. And I don't succeed despite loving her. I succeed because I do. The clip went viral within hours. Maya watched it alone in her apartment, tears slipping down her cheeks. When Alex came home, Maya didn't speak. She just wrapped her arms around her. Alex had to travel, Europe, Asia, back-to-back meetings. Time zones stretched them thin. Texts became shorter. Calls rarer. One night, Maya typed and erased the same sentence 10 times before sending. Are we okay? Alex replied immediately. We're tired. Not broken. But doubt has a way of whispering. When Alex returned, Maya was quiet, guarded. I don't want to lose myself in waiting for you, Maya said. Alex nodded. Then don't. Build something that's yours. Maya quit the cafe first. Then the bookstore. She enrolled in a writing program she'd been postponing for years. The first night she read her work aloud, her hands shook. Alex sat in the back, anonymous, listening as Maya's voice found its strength. That night, Alex said, I've negotiated billion-dollar deals that scared me less than watching you claim your dream. Maya smiled. Then stay scared. The fight was inevitable. It started over a charity gala and ended in silence. I don't fit in your world, Maya said finally. Alex's voice cracked. I built that world to survive. You're the first thing that made me want to change it. But you haven't, Maya replied. They slept back to back that night. For the first time, love wasn't enough to close the distance. Maya packed a bag. Not dramatically. Just quietly. Alex watched from the doorway, devastated. If you go, Alex said, I won't chase you. Maya nodded. I know. That's why this hurts. They stood there, suspended between everything they'd been and everything they could lose. Then Alex said, what would staying require? Maya swallowed. For you to meet me halfway. Not above. Not ahead. Alex nodded once. Then stay. Alex stepped down as CEO 6 months later. Not away, but back. She restructured. Delegated. Chose sustainability over domination. The media called it a softening. Alex called it freedom. Maya moved back in, not as a guest, but as an equal. Their home became quieter. Truer. Maya's first book sold modestly. But it sold. She held the paperback in shaking hands, laughing and crying at once. Alex kissed her knuckles. You did this. Maya shook her head. We did. The dedication read. For the wrong number who answered anyway. Alex didn't plan the proposal. She just knew the moment. They were on the balcony, city glowing below. I don't need you, Alex said softly. I choose you. Maya smiled through tears. Then yes. Chapter 20, Right Time. They married quietly. No headlines. No spectacle. Just vows spoken like truths they'd already lived. Years later, Maya would still smile at unknown numbers. Because once, a mistake became a life, Maya still didn't answer unknown numbers. Not usually. Years of spam calls and wrong texts had trained her thumb to hover, then swipe away. Life was full now, too full to let interruptions in without permission. The apartment was warm with late afternoon light. Their apartment. Smaller than the penthouse had been, but filled with the soft clutter of living, books stacked unevenly on the floor, mugs drying by the sink, a throw blanket folded the way Alex always folded it, too precisely, even after all these years. Alex stood at the window, sleeves rolled up, reading glasses low on her nose, the city humming beneath her like a memory instead of a challenge. She looked different now. Not less powerful, just quieter. Grounded. The sharp edges smoothed not by age, but by choice. Did you hear that? Alex asked. Maya glanced at her phone. A new message blinked on the screen. Unknown number. She frowned. Probably nothing, Maya said, then paused. Something tugged at her. A feeling she couldn't name. She opened it. I'm sorry. This might be the wrong number. I just needed to say this somewhere. I don't know if I'll ever be brave enough to send it to the person it's meant for. Maya's breath caught. She read it again, slower this time. Alex turned, immediately alert. What is it? Maya smiled faintly. History repeating itself. She crossed the room, handing Alex the phone. Alex read the message, lips parting slightly, recognition softening her expression. Well, Alex said gently, handing it back, are you going to answer? Maya looked down at the screen. Years ago, she had been the one unraveling into the dark, hoping someone, anyone, might catch her before she disappeared into silence. She typed carefully. You reached the wrong number. But if you need to say it, you're allowed to. 3 dots appeared almost instantly. Thank you. That means more than you know. Maya set the phone down, heart full. Alex watched her with quiet affection. You okay? Maya nodded. I just realized something. What? If you hadn't answered me that night, none of this would exist. Alex stepped closer, resting her forehead against Maya's. But you did, Alex said. And you didn't apologize for needing to be heard. Maya laughed softly. I was terrified. I know, Alex replied. So was I. They stood there like that for a long moment, 2 women who had built something improbable out of a mistake, who had chosen each other again and again in small, unremarkable ways. The phone buzzed one last time. I think I'll send it now. To the right person. Maya smiled, setting the phone aside. I hope they answer, she said. Alex kissed her temple. If they don't, the world doesn't end. But if they do. Maya finished the thought. Everything can change. Outside, the city lights began to come on, no longer something to conquer, just something to live within. And somewhere, another wrong number was becoming a beginning.